We are back with our next guest for this evening. If you missed it, my name is Tiffany Roman, and this is Small Biz Highlight. Good evening, everyone. We are live with StreamYard. That means that we are just doing it, living it up big time. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. It's crazy, just crazy. Anyways, we would love to feature your comments on the live video, showcase them, let everybody see what questions you have or what comments you have to make. Honestly, but to make sure that Facebook and StreamYard are talking to each other so we can see your name and your profile pic, you've got to click streamyard.com/Facebook. Super easy. It is in the description of the video, but I will also copy and paste it into the comments so you can find it even easier. Okay. 2021. This is your year. No matter what your dreams are, your aspirations, your goals, whatever you're looking to accomplish, you still have plenty of time to get it done, people. Get it done. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, keep the vibes for yourself. Help let them motivate you and then spread them to all your friends and family. You never know who's out there who may need that just for today. Speaking of friends and family, yeah, so Facebook has somehow my friends button on the Small Biz Highlight Facebook page is missing. Don't know where it went, but it's making it difficult for me to spread the word about Small Biz Highlight, which in turn then spreads the words about the amazing businesses I have interviewed so far. So please take a moment, stop by Small Biz Highlight Facebook page to like and share this video, or like and share a post I've made, what have you, and encourage your friends and family on your pages to please like and follow Small Biz Highlight. You are helping spread the word about the small businesses I feature and getting them in front of people who may be potential new customers. You never know. So please consider doing that just for a quick second. There's so much new with Small Biz Highlight that I can't fit it into the episode and the interview. So we're going to do a quick recap on a couple things and then move on to the interview. Tuesdays on Clubhouse, I'm going live. We're featuring my favorite game, Top Tail, and breaking the ice, getting to know our fellow entrepreneurs, our fellow business owners, getting to know what their businesses are, but also getting to know them as people too. You guys know I love that. And that's my whole goal with this show. So I'm carrying it on and changing things up on Clubhouse a little bit. It's a ton of fun. Please stop by if you have a chance. Wednesdays I go live giving you those weekly updates, telling you there is so much going on and there's just so much still to happen, guys. Okay, I'm trying to contain myself. There's so much coming up that I can't tell you yet. Anyways, okay. I digress. So, as excited as I am, check out weekly updates so you can keep in the know with what's going on, what's happening, what's gonna come up soon, and whatnot, so that you are in the know and can help me spread the word about Small Biz Highlight and everything we've got going on, including networking game night featuring my game Top Tail. Yub Nub Games out there, people. It's available on Amazon in case you want to check it out. Perfect icebreaker game to get the party rolling and getting to hear sides of stories from your friends that you thought you would never hear. But thanks to the amazing topics that Top Tail comes up with, it gets interesting. Believe me. Every month on the 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern, we go live. We break up into groups and we just have a ton of fun while also introducing ourselves and what our business is about. So please, there's plenty of time for that, but we like to have fun in the process. That's all. Small Business Saturday is coming, people. November 27th. It is my second annual live vendor event, and I will be streaming live 12 hours. Yep, I'm not crazy, I promise. From 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., I will be highlighting a new small business every 20 minutes, giving them a 15-minute infomercial to tell the world what their business is about. The purpose is to showcase just how possible it is to shop small and knock off your holiday shopping for the year in no time. We're going to have so many great businesses out there for you, giving amazing ideas for holiday shopping. So you do not want to miss it. Plus, at 5 p.m. that day, that's when I give you the most epic announcement. It's gonna change the game of small biz highlight. I'm telling you, you can't miss this. You can't. All right, so that's enough about me and the show. Share, like, follow. If you are catching us live on the video, thank you. If you are catching us on replay, much thank you as well. And big shout out to those that stop by and listen to the podcast episode. I just recently started uploading podcast episodes, so this is still a new world for me, but I am so grateful for the opportunity to add just another platform for these businesses to be highlighted, heard, and then you can see them on a video on whatever platform you decide to search for us. All right, so tonight. All right, so I met my guest tonight during an awesome networking event led by my friend Christy. And you know, it was a very awkward moment for me to go to this networking event because I knew no one going to it. I kind of just showed up. And then as time progressed, it was similar people. We kind of grew to know each other and it just became like another family. We all loved hanging out with each other. We all loved hooking up and you know, forming partnerships, forming bonds, and now I got him on my show. So, let me click him on here because let me tell you, this was a long time coming. Right, Matt? This was a long
Yeah,
time coming.
definitely.
We've
Definitely.
been talking about this for months, people, and I finally got him to sign up for an
Since last
episode.
spring. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it was great. Like you said, it was very awkward going up to that first mixer, but after meeting everybody that first time, it was great. I talked to you and a few other people from that event, so it was actually very helpful.
It was, and I love the format of it that we didn't just take turns introducing ourselves and whatever. We literally just walked around introducing ourselves to everybody individually and just it was
Yeah,
a legitimate mixer. We just mixed around with each other. So it was
exactly.
fun. It was very
Yeah,
different and our escape from the lockdowns basically because the moment they
yeah.
allowed us to get out, we were like, "Yes, let's go."
It was great to see people again in person.
It
Definitely.
was. It absolutely
And it,
was.
it still is.
I tell you, goodness. But I am so excited to have you here. Have
Yeah,
been
thanks for
waiting for this day for so long. So let's start out with introducing to the listeners and viewers, all of the above. Who is Matt Wilson?
so I'm Matt Wilson. I live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Was born and raised here. I left for a few years, moved out to California, came back. Uh, when I came back from there, met my wife. Now have 3 kids, and just living life, doing this business, and helping coach my kids' sports teams, and that's it pretty much. The last since springtime, that's kind of all I've been doing. My life has revolved around business and my kids' sports right now. So I actually we finished up a tournament this last weekend for one of my sons,
Oh,
and now
wow.
we get to take a little bit of a break before we start practicing and stuff again. So I'm
I actually start getting a taste of this myself because
oh
both
my
my kids
gosh,
wanted to sign up for basketball.
yeah.
So
So
Wednesday is their first practice.
okay,
And so yeah, and I even thought I would be like, awesome mom and I signed up to help with concessions. So pray for me.
oh man, well you'll get through it. You'll get through it. So
No, the kids are excited. I'm excited because, they never really showed a whole lot of interest into sports. So it's going to be cool to see how they do with it. Um if it's something they grow to love or if they move on from it and say, "Okay, I've done it. Check the block.
it's
I've tried
it's
it."
it's kind of interesting with kids. Like my 2 youngest sons, I was trying to get them into baseball. They were into baseball, kind of like doing it. I'm like, I don't know if this is their thing. And then just like one day, a switch flips and they're like hardcore into it, want to do it. And I'm like, okay, all right, let's go now. So it was at
Yeah.
first I was like, all right, maybe they just don't like it that much, but they're still playing. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, I want to practice more and things like that.
Aw.
So it just
Yeah,
depends who
we'll
it
have to
is.
see.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
exactly.
interesting. My kids are tiny yet, 5 and 6, so there's plenty
Oh
of
yeah,
time for them to figure out what they like and don't like. I'm just excited that they came to me and said, "Mommy, I wanna do this." So
yeah.
that was
It,
pretty cool.
it
Oh,
happens around. They start getting more intense with the sports. Like it starts happening a little bit more like 7, 8 years old.
okay. I have
So
that to look forward to then.
just let them have fun right now, and then they'll figure it out. They'll figure out what they like.
It'll be fun. That's the whole purpose of the lifestyle, right? Having kids,
Exactly.
letting them figure themselves out. It's such a journey.
Yeah, no doubt.
But now that we've gotten to know you a little
Yeah.
bit, let's start talking about this business of yours. This epic business of
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
Because you're like a one-stop shop here. Like you don't just produce it and like you don't just sell it. You actually are the producer of it and stuff. Okay. So anyway,
Yeah. So
tell
so yeah.
people what this Penn Hemp Rolling Acres is all about.
So we're Penn Hemp. We partnered with Rolling Acre Farm, which is out of Carlisle. We're essentially one team, even though it's two separate entities. So Rolling Acre, they do the farming processing, even though we help out down there as well, and we kind of do all the sales marketing for them. Oh, um, to get into it, what is Rolling Acre? Rolling Acre is a hemp farm in Carlisle where we grow all the hemp. And then Rich Roush, who's the owner of the farm and our business partner, is also a chemist by trade. So he actually has a lab right there at the farm where he produces everything as well. So everything
Wow.
that's in our product, it's literally we started at a seed and gets to the end product like one of these tincture bottles right here. So little shameless plug of the products I have it here handy. So
Not
um,
shameless at all. Go for it.
yeah, so no, yeah, I gotcha. But no, Rich is great. He's good at what he does, and like I said, we have CBD and CBDG oil tinctures. They come in 1,000 milligrams. And those are in 5 flavors for people. We also have a bacon and chicken flavor for pets. So
What?
we do the pets for the CBD as well, and then we also have 1,000 milligram and 300 milligram topical salves as well. And the salves are a little bit newer than the tinctures. We started with the tinctures, got into the salves, but salves are more of a if you have a localized pain or something, you just rub it on and it can help alleviate things in there. So, and
I've
I,
heard of products for humans, but not for pets. That just blew my mind a little bit.
oh yeah, it works really well for pets too. We're actually in several local pet stores around the area, and it does
Wow.
really well. So it's a great thing. I always have to preface things by saying I can't really tell you it has health benefits because of the FDA doesn't regulate it.
Ah,
But
okay.
based off of our customer feedback, I can say that we haven't had any negative feedback from customers so far in the year that we've been running. So and positive results from what they have given to us feedback wise for both pets and people.
So, how does one get into this type of business to not only to not only be the, the point of contact for it, but like producing your own stuff? Like that's crazy.
So, like our story's a little interesting. So it goes back a little while, a little ways. So I'd say about 4 years ago, My business partner, Mike, that's out in California, who's originally from here, came back to came back to Harrisburg, talked to me and our other two business partners, another Mike and Tim, and kind of said, "Hey, I'm seeing all the health benefits that people are getting out in California with the medicinal marijuana." And he was
Mhm.
like, "We should explore that for Pennsylvania when it goes legal here." So we kind of thought about it, and then we looked into it. PA, as you know, is legal if you have a medical card now. So
Okay.
we explored getting a medical license, and just didn't didn't get the application in time to get it in and go. So that happened. We didn't get into that side of it. So we kind of were like, okay, what should we do now? And Mike saw CBD out there as well, and he was like, hey, this might be something to look into. And our other business partner, Mike here, actually said, well, my brother-in-law in Carlisle is actually growing hemp right now, and he's also producing CBD. He's like, I can hit him
Wow.
up and we can go talk to him and see what he says. So we went down, talked to Rich, and originally we were thinking about just finding land, growing ourselves, having Rich help us. Then conversations just kept going, and we saw that he kind of had a need for the sales and marketing side, and we were like, hey, we'll help you down here as much as possible too. And it all just kind of fell into place and came together, and here we are 2 years later. And I say 2 years just because the first year obviously was COVID, and now we get
Oh, yeah.
so we relaunched last September, so we've been going for just a little over a year.
Wow. So, how did COVID affect the business? Did it make you have to like shut down completely?
Yeah, so January 2020 we launched, and we launched because Rich actually got invited by PA Preferred to set up at the farm show.
Mm.
We set up at the farm show, and things were going well there, and we were setting up at other little shows and things like that, January, February, and then March hit, COVID shut us down,
Wow.
and that was kind of it. So we were up and running for about 2 months, got shut down. But during that time, we actually it helped us actually, because we strategized during that time and actually did a rebrand with a company called Butter Creative out of Philadelphia that came up with our current logo and our
Oh,
website
wow.
design. So which we love those guys. They did a great job, and it's helped us tremendously because we feel like we have great branding now. So that helped. We relaunched with a new website last September, like I said, and now we've been up and running since then. And I think we're in about 30 retailers, and
Wow.
have have a lot of things going good for us. We're just moving slowly but surely.
That has to be so exciting that despite, having to completely shut down and relaunching this business, that you're still able to, have so much success in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, we're very fortunate. We're really happy with the way things are going. Our big thing really is to and I should have touched on this a little bit earlier on the story side of things, but I mean, our biggest thing is really getting out there and educating people on CBD and CBG and the other cannabinoids, and letting them know what they're getting in our product, and not only our product, but what to look for in other products that are out there, because a lot of the ones that are out there trick people, um, and say CBD on it, but it may not necessarily have a lot of CBD in it, or it might be hemp seed oil, and a lot of people get confused with that Because if you're getting a product that says hemp seed oil, it's just hemp seed oil, and you're not getting any CBD in it. So it's pretty much just oil that you're taking. So we really our big thing is really just sending that message to people and being upfront and honest with them, and just educating them. That's our big thing, and we want to help people, number one, and we feel like our product definitely does that. And like I said, we're an honest company. We just want to be upfront and get our name and product out there.
I think that's so huge on your guys' part because, there's still so much stigma
Yeah.
and and misconceptions about the whole CBD lifestyle. And then you threw a wrench in the system for me with this CBDG. Like what is what is the difference between CBD and G?
So they're different cannabinoids in the plant. So CBD is one cannabinoid in the plant. CBG is another cannabinoid in the plant. There's just several in there. The two popular ones are obviously CBD and THC.
Mhm.
Everybody knows what those are, but CBG's up and coming a little bit, along with CBN, CBC, a few other ones as well. But all these different cannabinoids, what it is everybody has, people and pets have an endocannabinoid system. And with that endocannabinoid system, it's actually the carrier through your nervous system that sends receptor signals out to different parts of your body through the endocannabinoid system anytime you take one of these cannabinoids. But each cannabinoid that you take could send a signal to a different receptor that helps in different areas.
Mm.
So, and I can't really touch on it too much without saying it has benefits and things like that, as I alluded to earlier in the interview, because
Yes.
of the FDA stuff. But that's kind of the basic gist of it. So CBG sends signals out to some receptors. CBD sends them out to other receptors, and it kind of goes through your system and touches different receptors that go to different parts of your body. So I mean
Wow.
that's the dumbed down version of the science behind it.
I appreciate that
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much.
yeah.
I could see a totally different situation if you had gone totally science on me and I'd have been just like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, I
Like
we would need
the
we,
smile and nod situation where
we
sure,
would
I
need
understood everything you just said.
we would need Rich for that. So Rich could get into all of that, all the science and everything like that. That stuff goes over my head a little bit too, just being honest with you. But yeah, I mean that's the basic gist of things.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
this has got to be very exciting, and like we were both talking about before we went live, just exhausting all at the same time. A good tired,
Oh yeah, yeah,
very busy.
yeah,
But
exactly.
you're doing amazing things. You're able to, despite everything, grow this business to be very successful in such a short amount of time. I mean, you're helping educate on top of being able to, get people to the right area or the right product that may benefit them in some type of way, whatever they're deciding to go for. Totally blew my mind about the pet CBD. I never knew that
Really?
existed. But I guess it makes sense because there are people who use CBD for like um calming down or whatnot. And I could see that helping pets with that kind of situation. I know there's some pets with certain situations and whatnot, but we're not gonna go through that because we're not supposed to, because it can't be proven.
You can
I
say it.
digress.
You can say it. I
You
can't say
can't.
it.
But I don't want to bait you, so we're not
Yeah,
going to do that because I'm a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
person, okay?
Got you.
I can't do that to you.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah,
I mean, this has been really informational. I love your story behind it. I love that you're local because I think
yeah,
it's so cool that you're just right here in Pennsylvania. Um,
yeah.
and
And we have
who knows what would happen if they ever legalize the whole shebang here in
oh,
PA.
I think that's definitely coming. I think that's definitely
I
coming
think it
in the
is.
next few years. So we'll see what
Who
happens.
knows what that's gonna mean for your business when it does.
Well, You're right. Who knows?
Who knows?
We just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, I can see us maybe dabbling in that side if it happened, but I mean, we'll always carry the products we have now too if that were to happen. So that's that. But I would educate. Speaking of us being in front of people and educating people, we do have a few things coming up. So
Okay.
I'll tell you where you can find us sooner than later. So one place is Farmers on the Square in Carlisle. It's a farmers market. So we're there every other week through the end of December on Wednesdays from 2 to 5 now. In the summer, it was 3 to 7, but it's 2 to 5 now. So I'll be there next week and then every other week through the end of December. And then we're at Hemp Hooray, which is a hemp festival in Quakerstown on November 20th. And then we're real excited on November 23rd, ABC 27 here in Harrisburg actually just interviewed Rich last week. And that interview is actually going to be on ABC 27's Good Day PA holiday special that's airing on November 23rd at 7:30 on ABC 27.
That's epic.
So you guys
Congratulations.
everybody can check that out. And then the other two big ones is the Pennsylvania Gift and Christmas and Gift Expo at the Farm Show Complex. December 1st through the 5th will be set up there. And then we are excited to be back at the Pennsylvania Farm Show again this year. So we will be at the Farm Show for the whole week this year, and we're real excited about all these things.
Gosh, so many different ways to catch them. Check them out on social media and their website if you are not anywhere near Pennsylvania. Totally cool.
Yep.
But on top of that, you said that there's even a promo code that you're offering my viewers.
I did just for you. I made a promo code for you and all of your viewers. So if you go to rolling-acre.com, and it's rolling and a dash, not DASH. So rolling-acre.com. If you go there and at checkout, you enter the code BIZ20, so BIZ 20, we'll give you $20 off now through the end of day on Saturday. And that's it's $20 towards any of our tinctures for people or pets and our 1,000 milligram salve. So not the 300 milligram salve, only the 1,000 milligram salve. But yeah, that's my thank you to you for having us on here, and hopefully
That is so cool.
Hopefully people see this and want to give it a shot, and we'll make it available to you for a little bit cheaper of a price this first time around.
I hope so too. I mean, put it there right on the screen. Come on, guys.
Oh, wait, it's not acres, it's only acre.
Oh gosh.
All good.
He said it's not acres. See, that's why you do that before the show happens, guys, not while it's happening. So you look like you know what you're doing.
No, that's my bad. Yep, there it is. There it is. So yeah, thank you so much for putting that up there. That's great.
This has been so much fun. Like I said, I've been dying to get you on here to, talk about your business, and because I just think it's such a great opportunity for people to learn and really educate themselves on CBD, the lifestyle of hemp and what it means and how it actually can benefit them. Of course, not on video. Find out. Contact him directly, guys. Contact him directly.
Exactly. Yeah, and then
No.
if anybody does go to the website and you have any questions, there's an email address on there that you can reach out to us, and we'd be glad to answer any questions you may have. And there's no stupid questions, so send anything over to us. we are always happy to answer anybody that has a question.
I love it. I
Yep.
want to thank you so much again for taking time out of your crazy schedule to be here tonight. I really appreciate it. For those of you catching us live on the video or on replay, thank you. Please let us know either way in the comments. If you are listening in on our podcast episode, thank you as well. Small Biz Highlight is still fairly new to the podcasting game, so it's an exciting adventure getting that extra opportunity to help spread the word about these small businesses. So thank you to all who have given us the opportunity and the chance to give us a listen.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I want to thank you again. I hope you have a great night.
Well,
And with that,
you're thanking
I
me too
leave
much.
you all.
You
Huh?
gotta let me thank you for having me on here.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
I'm very appreciative that you had me on here. So I want to thank you too for having me on. So it's been fun. This has been great. And like you said at the beginning, we've been waiting a long time to do this, and finally came. So instead of you thanking me for being on, thank you for having me on.
Well, it was my pleasure. Now all that's left is to talk about how we're gonna team up, but we'll talk about that offline,
Oh,
okay?
oh yeah,
No.
heck yeah. Always open to
Oh, well,
partnering with
with
people.
that,
So,
everyone, I will leave you with your friendly reminder to put your communities first. You do that by shopping small and supporting local. Thank you. Have a good night.